Marinard Shrimp Transformation Plant is located in Fox River, Canada in the province of Quebec at the tip of the Gaspé region with direct access to its fishing zone, the Gulf of St. Lawrence. It's a pleasant region to live and work. For Marinard, being in perfect control of all of its production steps is a priority. The company involvement starts as early as preparation of the ship's hold before their departure. Marinard is supplying all of its ships with ice produced at the plant. Doing so, the company ensures the quality of the water used to make the ice along with its consistency and its temperature at the time of delivery to the ship. The crew will ice all sections of the hold that will receive the shrimp during the trip until its unloading at the plant. The shrimp boats will stay at sea typically for 4 days. The physical location of Marinard is unique, and this allows for unloading at its private pier only a few meters away from the plant's primary treatment installation. The unloading team consists of Marinard employees only. This ensures constant and controlled unloading methods for all ships delivering to the plant. Every barrel is weighed before being emptied into the delivery chute. The bags are moved using an aerial conveyor to the treatment zone. The transit from the ship's hold to the plant is minimal and represents a great advantage for shrimp quality preservation. The contents of each bag are discharged into the first rock tank. Heavy contaminants stay trapped as the light materials move towards the elevating conveyor. An automatic mixing system is managing the ice-salt solution with the appropriate recipe for either macerated shrimp or fresh state production. Raw shrimp is weighed and directed towards one of the 3 discharge stations to be dumped into an isothermal tub. The amount of shrimp is precisely controlled to ensure the optimal shrimp solution ratio for proper maturation. Again, nothing is left to chance. Each tub is labeled with a unique barcode for traceability throughout the production process. The isothermal tubs with the maturation solution will stay in the holding area for a few hours to allow the maturation process to take place. The tubs for fresh production will be directed immediately to the transformation process. The tubs are placed one by one into the dumper. A barcode scan is performed once the tub is in place to inform the tracking system of the production entry time for that specific tub. A button is pressed to let the system know that the tub is in place. The tub is raised and its contents dumped into a rock tank. While the shrimps are being processed, the dumper operators will prepare the empty tubs for another production cycle. Each tub is placed on the tub washing system conveyor. The tub is moved into the washer for cleaning and sanitization. Once clean, the tub exits at the other end, pushing the previous tub down the ramp. The operator will move it to the waiting zone for a new round of production. Back to the tub dumper. Here, only the low density material will go down the fall, over the sand trap, and to the transit tank. Raw material is weighed in small lot, discharged into the cooker feed tank to supply the shrimp at the correct rate based on the foreman's set production speed. Various pieces of equipment help spread the shrimp evenly on the cooker feed belt for a controlled and repetitive cooking process. Always in full control of the production, the cooker foreman does frequent cooking tests. He takes a sample of the shrimp being cooked, and he validates their weight to select a shrimp representative of the current production. He programs the data trace using proper parameters. The shrimp is placed inside the data trace support. The data trace probe is inserted in the center of the shrimp. The shrimp and the data trace are immersed inside the cooker feed tank for a few minutes to ensure they are at the proper initial temperature. The monitored shrimp is placed into production. The cooker is using steam to cook the shrimp. It is divided into 4 sections and it flips the shrimp 3 times during the transit to ensure uniform cooking. data trace is intercepted at the cooker exit, and the temperature data is downloaded in the computer. The foreman then validates the temperature reached the prescribed value for a perfectly safe production. The steam is pushed using 4 fans. A PLC precisely controls the 4 sections' temperatures by modulating the steam intake. The shrimp's transit time inside the cooker is adjusted based on the cooking temperature and the biggest shrimp size category to be cooked. This maximizes the production yield as well as ensuring a safe and delicious product. Frequently, the shrimp's internal temperature is checked at the cooker outlet. A thermocouple is inserted in the shrimp to ensure accurate temperature reading. A value above 72 degrees Celsius is desired. Cooked shrimps fall into a cooling flume to quickly stop the cooking and seal the flavor. The shrimps then go up an elevating conveyor towards an automatic scale. The distribution conveyor feeds the shrimp to 6 long peelers based on a predetermined sequence conformed to the foreman's selected production rate. Long peelers can remove more than 80% of the shrimp shell by pinching it in between stainless steel and rubber rollers. The shrimps leave the long peelers towards 3 washing stations. These will help further remove the shells. Then passes through a blower to eject light contaminants and direct the shrimp towards the first optical sorter. The sorter can analyze at high speed using cameras and laser the surface of the shrimps to detect contaminants, shells, and defects. Using precise high-pressure air jets, the sorter can eject the non-conformed product and send the conformed one towards final inspection. The non-conformed product is directed to the first after peeler loop. Two short after peelers try, for a second time, to remove the remaining shells. These shrimps are going back to the optical sorter. The good product then goes to a final inspection and the remaining non-conformed product is directed to the second after peeler loop. Note the effectiveness of the process by the small amount of shrimp still considered non-conform. As the volume of the product to treat is small, only one short after peeler is used in this loop. The good product is finally directed towards the last optical sorter, where the undesired colored shrimp are rejected. The product is then submitted to the visual evaluation of Marinard's personnel, where the impurities missed by the automatic equipment are manually removed. The shrimps travel in a flume from the inspection table to the brine tank. This allows the shrimp to regain salt lost during its travel in the fresh water since the cooking. A second visual inspection is performed to further remove the impurities. The brine salt level is electronically controlled. The shrimps ramp up towards the inline freezer. In transit inside the freezer, the shrimps will be individually frozen. The internal temperature is kept as -28 degrees Celsius, but the wind chill factor is colder than -60 degrees Celsius. The last visual inspection is performed on the frozen product. Cold water is sprayed onto the frozen shrimp to glaze them and prevent dehydration during the storage. Marinard's frozen product has a best before date of 24 months following the cooking. The glazed shrimp move up to the after freezer, then to their next destination. exit of the after freezer, the shrimp go to an inline sorter. The sorter will let the small shrimp fall towards the entrance and the larger ones at its exit. The bigger the shrimp, the further it will go out. This way, the shrimps can be sorted according to their size. Each size group is moved by a conveyor to a manual bagging station that controls the proper weight for each bag. When the prescribed weight is reached, the gate closes and the system waits for the operator intervention. The latter validates the weight reading, adding or removing shrimp if necessary, before moving the full bag to the sealing station. The total transit time of the shrimp from tub dumper to bag is about 25 minutes. The shrimp leave the high-risk zone through a metal detector that confirms the absence of metallic contaminants. The bag is quickly boxed. The boxes are moved to frozen storage. The boxes are distributed on pallets according to their categories. The production flow can be diverted right after the brine tank towards the fresh product bagging area. This is where the non-maturated product is handled. Numerous types of product configurations can be processed at the same time. Marinard was proud to present its state-of-the-art shrimp transformation plant and its outstanding know-how for the production of its delicious product.